Well, hello everyone. This is your on-man pilot, John Victor Jacobson, and that there is Jason McClochick, and we're here with the Jersey Droners in Old Bridge, New Jersey. I believe this is called Paul's Beach, and it's right next to the Cheesequake Drawbridge. And up we go. Are you ready? Let's take a look around. And Jason told me that the pier over there might have some people on it. So, and I wanted to zoom in on what the hell was that out there. I believe it's some kind of a barge, and it's all lit up. So, anyway, we're going to bring our attention back to the pier. And now we're just going to go right down the middle because there's nobody there right now. And if there were people there, I would be off to the side and far enough away so that they couldn't throw stuff at me if that's what they wanted to do. There's a lot of crazy people out there, you know. Okay, so this here is access to the beach. And they've got a really well-built, nice walkway system here for people who live in the neighborhoods nearby to go ahead and enjoy nature, enjoy the beach, and get away from the real world, which can be too much sometimes, if you know what I mean. And at some point here, this turns into a stone or asphalt trail. That looks like it's paved down there. And that's our way back to the Old Bridge Police Department. We have a good relationship with them. The Droners do, anyway. And there they are. There we are. That's me on the left looking down. And now I'm going to go this way. Over to the bridge where I get a nice wide-angle view and turn it into a tiny planet. So we're going to just line this up here. Yeah. And here comes the tiny planet. Here comes the panorama. That wasn't a full 360 panorama, but I think a 25 photo image. And there's the tiny planet of what that looks like. Now we're just going to pull back out of there. There's a lot of power lines. You got to be real careful when you fly in these areas. Very conscious of where you are, and these towers are a pretty good indication that you've got power lines. I always go up to 200 feet because I know that most towers that I fly near are less than 200 feet high. Then first thing I do is I look around and look at my surroundings, and then I decide where to go. So there's a 360 inside the marshlands. And there's the tiny planet. And this here's a look at the intersection that I had to get off to get to the park. Right there, the parking lot there. And there's a real nice harbor there. I believe that might be a Lawrence Harbor kind of a place. And there's the 360 tiny planet of it. And that was a 360, yep, I think. No, it wasn't. That was just a wide angle. And that's the tiny planet. And now we're just going to head on back this way. The droners are right down there. And I'm going to line up a nice pullback shot on the police department. This is the Old Bridge Police Department. Yeah, we're just going to pull back there. And there you can see the sign. And then I decided, oh yeah, the flags are really blowing in the wind. You can see how they're tiny planeted there. Yipper. And that's another look at them. And now we're going to go chase some boats. What do you say? That's always a lot of fun to do. And I try to get as close as I can without anybody being able to throw a fishing line at me, because you know what? They do that just for fun, you know? So we're going to go around the front. We're keeping our altitude nice and low. I'm keeping my distance. And I have this speeded up in post. So we're just going to Just follow it there. And they can see us. Yep, they're looking at us. And now we're going to head over to this lighthouse, which is about 2 miles away from our LZ. That's landing zone LZ. And we're just going to come up on it and see what's there. I think there's a nest up there. There always is a nest on some of these places. Birds like to be able to have a nice high perch where they can go fishing from. So this is a good spot. And this bird probably has to fight for his territory. And now I'm just going to stop here and maybe just zoom in to see if I can find any wildlife. There it is. Something's up there on the top. I can't really tell what it is. It could be an osprey. No, it could be a what the hell? It could just be a seagull. But I'm having a hard time figuring that out. So we're just going to zoom back out, I think, and then go on back. Now I'm just messing around with it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop messing around. Oh, I had a rough signal. That's why I was back and forth like that. Yepper. Otherwise, I would have got it nice. Anyway, I think we're going to head on back to the droners again. To our LZ. Now I'm just gonna, oh yeah, I had to change batteries, so we did that. And now we're heading over to this really nice neighborhood that is up here to the north of us. And you got some train tracks, and I suppose they're on the right side of the train tracks. You wouldn't want to be on the other side of the train tracks now, would you? So I pulled in here and I did a 360 pano. I love 360s. And there's the tiny planet of it. And you can see the nice railroad tracks there going up the coastline. And here we end up with the a time lapse of the entire event. 17 seconds of sunrise. Yeah. So Jason is the best host for the Jersey Droners, let me tell you. If you have a drone, you're going to want to fly with the Jersey Droners. So I'm John Victor Jacobson, and I'm everywhere, your unmanned pilot. And this here's me again, yes sirree, doing 360s. And this is me looking in on myself, yes sirree. And this here's the Jersey Droners. We're a great flying group, and we all get along just fine, and everybody has a great time. So I'm John Victor Jacobson. Follow me all over the place, and I hope you had a good Labor Day. I know I did. Yeah, baby. Hoo-wee!